Welcome back to YTCSC, YouTube's Celtic Supporters Club. My name is Mark, if you don't already know. We are going to be talking about two wingers come strikers that have been mentioned late last night and today that come from decent sources. Well, I say decent sources, one of them's the Daily Record. I might actually retract that and re-record this, but one's come from the Daily Record and we've got a few other sites commenting on it, and the other one has come from Anthony Joseph from Sky Sports. But before we go any further, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, click the bell, that'll let you know when our videos drop, and please comment on every video. I want to try and reply to as many people as possible, and if you have been commenting, you'll see that I do reply. So let us know what you think about anything that we talk about. Any transfer rumours, if you think we're absolutely talking nonsense, I'm pretty happy for you to say that. And if you think we've got some substance in what we're talking about, then please go on there and do that as well. Welcome back, Kieran Tierney. So before we get into that, Brian posted a video last night about KT being back, and it now feels real to me. I know that sounds stupid when he signed a pre-contract, but we've not seen anything of him because he was still playing with Arsenal. We've not seen any interviews, we've not seen anything at all. Watching those wee video clips yesterday just gave me a buzz actually. I've been a wee bit on the downside with Taylor leaving. I know some people don't like him and that's totally fine, but I think he's a good player. And I've been thinking in the back of my mind, what are we going to do without him in that inverted role? We've got Tierney to run crazy up and down that left wing, maraud up and down the left wing and get balls into the box. So I'm feeling a hell of a lot better seeing the pictures and the wee videos of Kieran. Let's see if we can bring in another left back to help him out. That's key for Celtic now. We need to bring somebody in that's going to be able to support him. He's not going to be able to play every match. He'll get tired, he'll maybe get injured, and we also want to bring somebody in that we can grow into the Celtic team, playing some cup matches, whether that's a player that we can go and get from another team, or whether we're bringing somebody through from the youth academy. I can't see it. I know one of the comments from one of the guys yesterday was, what about Matthew Anderson? I know he was a name that was kind of popular a couple of years ago as to where he would go with Celtic. Not seen much of it since, but you never know what happens in football. We've got 2 weeks to this transfer window, so the chat's going to ramp up, and some of the content you'll see is nonsense. Some of the stuff, like I'm thinking today's it's got a wee bit more about it. Let's get on to the videos then, and as I said, we've got a couple of clips on both of them, so you can look at those and let us know what you think. Okay, let's get on to those videos. Sorry, just before I forget, we had a competition that we were giving away a free Celtic top where we had to get to 1,000 subscribers. It is totally flunked, so we're cancelling that. We've had about 12 people send their names over, and we can't give a top away for that. So what we're going to do is raffle this top off for my wee boys team, my wee boys football team. So it's going to a good cause, and then maybe when we get some more subscribers, when maybe we get to a decent number and people want to participate, then we can do something like that in the future. Okay, we will do something like that for sure. We'll give away a top or something, but maybe when we get to a higher number of subscribers. Okay, without further ado, to the videos. Okay, let's talk about the first guy of these two. He's been on our radar for quite a while, and you'll know the name because we've spoke about it a lot, and all the outlets have spoke about him a lot. It's Michael Ange Balikwisha. We always get these tough names to say on here. So apparently he's talking personal terms with Celtic. I don't know how true that is, but it's coming from the Daily Record, and do we believe everything the Daily Record says? No, but there's a few Celtic outlets I'm seeing that are now reporting this. I don't know if they're all jumping in the bandwagon or if this is actually true, but apparently the boy's in and he's talking personal terms with Celtic. Does that mean we have agreed a fee with Royal Antwerp then? Because that's his club. He's currently with Royal Antwerp, and we've looked at him for probably the last 2 windows, and he's expected to leave this year. It's quite common knowledge that he's looking to move on, and with us being one of the clubs that are interested, I think it's a good opportunity for us to go in and bring in a profile that would fit Celtic. Now signing insider Sasha Tavarelli, he's said that he's in dialogue with Celtic. I think that's where this rumour has come from. And if he's in dialogue with Celtic and talking numbers, then it must be a wee bit further down the line than we're all aware of. If it's true, if this is true, right? It is. Initially, it's from the Daily Record, as I said. But with Jota out, we know that we need somebody that can fit that profile, that can give us Jota predominantly in the left wing. This guy plays right across the middle. He can play left wing, he can play as a striker, and he can play as right wing. It kind of fits with what we want. The thing that's important for us Celtic fans is, does he have the quality, and is he going to be a player that can come in and help us, one, Scottish Premiership, but two, in the Champions League, if we get through that qualifier? Is he somebody that can actually step up to the plate? I'll give you a wee bit of information in his career. As an academy player, he was with Anderlecht for a year, moved on to Standard Liège, where he spent the rest of his academy time. He has went right through the Belgium unders, the under 16s to under 21 level. He actually played 23 games in total there and scored 3 goals. A lot of these players, like we'll see in the Scottish national team, they'll play under 16s, 17s, 21s, and they never get a sniff in the top the national team. Well, this guy, he's not played for the national team yet, so not as of yet. But he started his professional career with Standard Liège. He played around 32 times and scored 9 goals, and then he moved on to Antwerp, where he's actually racked up 113 games and 22 goals. To me, playing at that level, with the number of games he's got, with the number of goals he's got, and with his background, I think this guy fits the profile. For me, he does anyway, right? You might be sitting there disagreeing with me, but it's just totally cool. But he fits the profile for me. We are looking for somebody that can step into the Celtic team and make an impact. And a lot of the stuff I've read lately, and a lot of the names I've read, I've never heard of them before, and the standard that they've played at just doesn't fit. This guy fits. It's a decent league. That's a decent team, and he's racked up enough games and goals to know his way around a football park. The fact that he plays across the front three is another bonus. You know, very much like Maeda. Obviously, Maeda's predominantly left, but he can pop up on the right, and we know that he can score goals. Cost wise, we're looking at around £8 million. I know other clubs will be looking at him, that is for certain. So I think if Celtic want to do some business, then go in and get it done early. And from what we're hearing here from the Daily Record and from this boy Sasha Tavarelli, then he's talking personal terms with Celtic. I always wonder, and you can maybe comment here and help me out, does that mean that we've agreed a fee with Antwerp? Because I think it's tapping up if you are talking personal terms with a player and you've not agreed a fee with a club. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a clip, it's only about a minute long, of some of his goals, but I think this one has got legs and it's got a wee bit of grounding. I might be totally wrong, and you know that when things come out of the Sun and the Daily Record, they can be absolutely nonsense. But I've read it in a couple of places now. The Daily Record's the one that's jumped out at me, and they've got a couple of quotes for like I was talking about Sasha Tavarelli, who seems to be in the know. Okay, option number 2 that we are looking at right now is Sundre Ørjasæter. I struggle with these names, I'm not going to lie. I struggle with these names. The boy from Norway, we'll call him, right? We'll call him the boy from Norway to make it easier. Look, we'll get the transfer window opening in less than 2 weeks, and you're probably going to see a lot of nonsense posted out there about who we're interested in, who we're not interested in. This one has a wee bit of weight behind it because it's come from Anthony Joseph from Sky Sports. He's confirmed that Celtic have reignited their interest, and I know that we were looking at him previously, along with Balikwisha that we've just spoken about. Talk a wee bit about this guy and where he's come from, what he's been up to. But before that, apparently there's the interest in this guy is heating up. We've got teams from Germany and Holland that are interested. So again, I think if Celtic are interested in these boys, and they really need to be, because we jot out we need a new winger in, they need to act now. They need to go and look at bringing somebody in now. So apparently there is no concrete offer on the table, so we've not actually put anything out there, but we are having chats, and it makes sense that we're talking to a few wingers. You know, we know the situation that we're in, and I think if we look at wingers who can play right across the front three, kind of that like Maida, like I said before, but if we've got the option of these players across the front three, then it suits us really well. We know we like to switch our wingers, but if we can have a winger that can play up front, then all the better. So let me talk about this boy. He grew up in Oslo, in Norway, and that's where his career has spanned. He's nicknamed the Artist. That tells you everything. He's got a decent reputation. If somebody's nicknaming you the Artist, then you might have something about you. We gave Paul McStay the nickname of the Maestro, and we all know why he was nicknamed the Maestro. Conducted to play super well. What a player he was. Okay, so this boy started his career with a club called Lyn. Don't know who they are. Moved on to Korsvoll and ended up with Stryn. So he's been in Norway his whole career, and we know that the quality that comes out of Norway is very, very good. The Norwegian national team, very good. So we know that there is quality there. He started his senior playing career with Stryn, so he's moved up from the academy to play with their first team. He get 10 appearances with 10 goals. So I don't know if he was playing up front or he was just a super attacking winger. Again, I've got clips that I'll show you, and I'll try and shorten that. I've got a 4-minute clip. I'll try and get that down to 2 minutes, just so that it's not too long. You can see a wee bit about what the boy's all about. Looks pretty nifty actually. I watched a wee bit earlier on, and it looks pretty nifty. Looks to be direct. Looks to be able to go both ways. Likes to cross a ball. So I think he's kind of, if we're looking for a winger, that's kind of what you want. You want somebody who's direct, willing to take players on, but also willing to cross the ball in when they need to. Okay, then he moved on to Sogndal. He played 57 times for them and scored 8 goals. That feels more like a winger role than the 10 appearances with 10 goals. That feels like a striker. If you're scoring 10 goals and 10 appearances for a winger, then maybe that's why he's got his move. Clubs have seen that he's a goal scorer and went in and got him. He then moved on to Sarpsborg 8. Sarpsborg 8. He played 40 times there, got 7 assists and scored 7 goals. So he sounds like he is progressing his career, moving in the right direction. He's played enough first team football there for us to think, could he come in again like Basiskwa? I'm going to stop saying their names. To fit in with the Celtic team. I need, or I want, as a Celtic fan, I want somebody that, like I said in the last with the last one there, I want them to come in and play in Scotland, but I want them to be ready for Europe. I don't know the level of these teams, and I don't know how much this guy's going to cost, but he is another one that Celtic are apparently looking at, and it's come from a source that we know that in the past when Anthony Joseph normally says something, it's normally happening, or it's normally happened, and what he's confirmed here is purely the fact that Celtic are interested. No offer's been made, nothing along those lines. So 2 players that Celtic have are looking at. One seems to be a bit further down the line than the other. don't know what you think about these two. I know that we've been interested in the first guy for quite some time. I think he's more of a player that I would be wanting to bring in, but again, I'm not au fait with both of them, and I don't know a huge amount about them. But Balikwisha's career looks to be a wee bit further on than this guy, and he looks to have a wee bit more about him. Let's get this second video clip on and you can see what this other boy is all about.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome, no, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. All the pain, all the hurt, all the lessons I have learned, I am stronger now. I won't let me down. No, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome. No, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright,
as always, if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, please subscribe and click the bell. Please comment on every video we make. Get your comments out there. Whatever you've got to say is important to us. We can get chatting on there, and let's see what happens with these two. We'll see if we bring either of them in the near future. Okay, thanks. Celtic!